Okay, hi everyone. This is a TV that I just recently, last weekend, picked up at an estate sale in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Paid, what the heck was it? $20, I think. It was on the first day of the sale, so it wasn't a price reduction day or anything like that. But I saw it, figured, what the heck, I better grab this thing because it's a pretty unique set. It's a Motorola black and white portable TV in the briefcase style. That meaning that there's a handle, and the set itself is very thin with 110-degree deflection CRT, so it makes it very thin and kind of in the briefcase style. Now, I haven't really cleaned up this set or anything. It's basically in its as-found condition, so it's got some dust issues and so on and so forth, but as I get doing some more with the set, I will get it all cleaned up in a presentable state. Well, there is a little bit of bad news because I tried to turn the set on and see if it would fire up, and unfortunately it does have a bad flyback transformer, so I'll explain a little bit about that a little bit later when we have a look inside. Just to continue the tour of the set, there is the Motorola logo on the front. And up here we have a VHF tuner and fine-tuning control. Boy, that's dusty. I'll have to get that cleaned off. As well as the on-off volume and the contrast controls at the top. And then along the side are your brightness and vertical controls. And in the back, as you can see at the top, we have an antenna. Now this is a VHF only set. There's no UHF, although it was an option, and the UHF tuner would have been mounted on the side here. But anyway, it's a VHF only set, so that automatically makes it early 60s or late 50s. I haven't been able to actually pinpoint the year, but I'm going to say very, very late 50s or very early 60s on this one, although I'll have to do some research and verify that. Anyway, that's basically the set from behind. We'll look at this other side here. The speaker is on this side. It's kind of dark. You can't see the speaker grill very well in the video, but trust me, it is there. Alright, so that's basically the outside of the set. In a second we will have a look at the inside. Alright, here we are looking inside the back of the set. I've got the back taken off, and you can see all the guts inside. Now, have a good look at this chassis. One thing that's interesting about this chassis is that it's an early modular design, where along the front edge of the chassis, you can't see it in the video unfortunately, but along the front edge of the circuit board is an edge connector with a connection strip socket that runs along the front, and then on the side are these little levers, one on each side, spring-loaded levers that allow you to release the chassis and pull it out for easy servicing. So that's a really interesting, unique feature of this set. Now, one thing you'll notice, the door over the high voltage cage is missing, and if you have a look at the flyback transformer, which, oh boy, it's going to be tough to see, but it's really looking charred and toasted, so unfortunately it's no good. Now, I did try to power up the set, and as soon as it attempted to come to life, I smelled quite a smell and saw a fireworks display inside the horizontal output tube, so I knew there was something up. And then when I pulled the back off and had a look at the flyback transformer, you could tell why, because it's pretty charred. Anyway, so yeah, here's the original horizontal output tube right here, which unfortunately is toast now. And there's a few other tubes that I changed out because I tested them all in the tube tester, and we saw these tubes, other than the horizontal output tube, seemed like they had quite a bit of grid leakage, so they had to get replaced. Anyway, I won't be able to do any more repair work on this set until I get a new flyback transformer, so it might end up sitting on the shelf for quite a while, but I do eventually intend on fixing it up if I ever get the chance. Anyway, so here is, well, I guess one more thing to add is that I've had some comments on the set saying that it looked like a Motorola Astronaut. It is not an astronaut set, although it is kind of similar to one. And I don't know what the model number is or the chassis number, because the chassis number isn't very evident. At least I'm not too familiar with some of the Motorola sets, and so maybe I'm just looking at it and not really seeing it. I don't know, but I'll have to do some more investigation to figure out what the model number and the chassis number is on the set, so I can get a schematic diagram and go from there. Anyway, that is the Motorola portable black and white set from the estate sale last weekend, and hope everyone enjoyed the video.